Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today on Tundra Tactical, we're going to be going over some holsters that just suck. So stay tuned, thanks for watching, and let's start the show. So starting off this list in no particular order, we have the bicep holster. I could probably do an entire video on just this one holster. I considered doing a review on this, but I thought that sending my money to these people in exchange for this product, well, it might inadvertently encourage them to keep making more of these abominations. Just look at the photos they use to advertise this thing. How, pray tell, do you expect me to draw this? I am not a contortionist, but I have seen a few interesting shows in Europe, #Don't Tell Meg, and I doubt these ladies would have the ability to find an effective way of drawing or holstering a pistol into this flaming heap of garbage. Let's take a minute and break this thing down. It uses an elastic band to wrap around the bicep, which is the way it's attached to the body. Eric uses a similar device to hold his cell phone to his body when he works out, and that thing slides down his arm. Maybe he should get bigger arms, but unfortunately you have to piss with the cock that you got. If an average body-type male has trouble with the phone staying in place with an identical retention system, there's no way the weight of a loaded firearm will not exacerbate this problem. Also, this holster claims to fit nearly all compact and subcompact handguns, and I've found that products that claim to be good at a ton of things usually just suck at everything. Moving on, this one is bound to be controversial and I'm sure it'll piss some of you off, but that's what we do best here at Tundra Tactical. Any holster ever made by Uncle Mike's. This brand is an enigma. They make holsters for every gun ever created and many that don't even exist yet. Tell me how that works. Their knowledge of firearms, shapes, and sizes has transcended the limits of the space-time continuum to the point that any pistol that you come across, from the Colt Single Action Army to the PhaserTech Super Laser Blaster 5000, has an Uncle Mike's holster. While this might sound awesome, the main problem is that none of these holsters are any good at all. The fit is usually just off enough to be annoying, the retention is shoddy at best, and the fit and finish are on par with the counterfeit clothing usually found on Wish.com. I'll tell you right now that they do not sit well on a belt. Uncle Mike's holsters are the least expensive holsters that can be traded for currency at this point in time, so it is tempting for anybody getting ready to carry a handgun for the first time to try them. And why wouldn't you when you can get one of these for $9.99 as opposed to paying $89.99 for a reputable Kydex or hybrid holster manufacturer? After about a week of carrying your gun in your first Uncle Mike's holster, you're never gonna be able to understand how people ever got used to inside the waistband carry because you're constantly readjusting your gun and it's just uncomfortable. Take it from me, kids, when you are budgeting for a new carry gun, add $100 to the equation, make sure you get a good holster. Oh, and if anybody actually knows where I can find this Uncle Mike guy, let me know, because I'd love to choke the life out of him.
Look at Randy Orton slithering.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Next on the list is the VersaCarry. It attempts to solve a problem by creating more problems. This is a double negative, man. It doesn't work like that. The VersaCarry holds a pistol with a totally unique method of retention. Hold on for this, I'm not kidding. This is a product that somebody thought was good enough that it was produced, marketed, and put on shelves. By inserting a foreign object into the barrel of the gun, in case that doesn't bother you enough, and it should, there is no protection for the trigger on this quote-unquote holster. So you're expected to jam a rod into the business end of your handgun and then just hope that nothing engages the trigger for the rest of the day. I mean, I could pick apart any holster that doesn't protect the trigger, but really that'd be just low-hanging fruit and would ultimately lead to a boring video. Just think about what happened to Elmer Fudd's gun when he tries to shoot it with Bugs Bunny's finger stuck in the end of the barrel. That banana peel effect is real, folks, and if you thought shooting yourself in the leg while carrying would lead to a bad day, try setting off a bomb in your pocket. This is bad for only a couple of reasons, but those reasons are so blatant that this should have never been marketed. This one isn't so ridiculous, it's just one that we don't really recommend, and we hope you take our advice to avoid this holster. The idea of a dedicated pocket on a purse to keep the firearm secure during your day has the merit of being a comfortable way to carry that has no chance of printing on your daily clothing. It certainly reduces the requirement for you to plan your outfit around your gun, and it allows for a much wider range of handgun sizes and calibers without the need to sacrifice anything in the means of firepower for the sake of concealability. The first problem is that if you set your purse down, you no longer have positive control of your firearm. And even if you are carrying the purse, it's likely only held on by a thin leather or nylon strap, and some stitching could be broken away. Also, without a great deal of practice, this method of carry could make it rather difficult for you to draw your handgun in a stressful situation. Most importantly though, the guys seem to make fun of me every time I carry mine around the studio, which I think, in my opinion, is extremely sophomoric of them, but I guess my delicate ego can't handle the humiliation and name-calling.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get respect up on the street.
This one has been done to death, and admittedly we're a little late to the bandwagon. Still, we couldn't in good conscience make this video and not add the Urban Carry holster to this list. It's been proven that this thing is better at launching your pistol across the room rather than putting it into action in a reliable, repeatable, and effective manner. This is another one of those products that claims to be good for almost any gun and for any type of apparel, but in the end, it's bad for all guns in any outfit. What's worse is that this company has somehow found it in their mind that they make such a great product, they created a second generation of that same product. One very telling point about the so-called Urban Carry G2 is that while the website points out how amazing this steaming pile of vomit is, they completely omit any improvements that they've made over the first one. This leads me to believe that they either didn't change much, but wanted to distance themselves from the vitriol the first product received, or they're trying not to admit how terrible that first product was by failing to point out any of the flaws that they may have made. Either way, this thing looks just like the first one, and our trust has been shattered. Don't get this one. Well, that's about it for today, guys. If you dislike this video, then you probably shot yourself in the crotch while appendix carrying.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
But if you liked the video, make sure to smash that thumbs up button and share it around with your friends. Consider subscribing to the channel and checking out our Patreon page to stay up to date on current and future content. And if you haven't done so already, head on over into the link in the description below to tpublic.com/user/Tundra Tactical to check out one of the sweet new Tundra Tactical t-shirts. Thanks for watching, guys, and you can now find us on Instagram at Tundra Tactical MM.